Hell yeah, I could dig that. So like, what was your introduction to Eazy-E and starting to work for Ruthless? Because you already knew.
Okay, this. Okay, yeah, this is where the Straight Outta Compton movie. It was a movie. This is what happened. One day, Jerry calls me because I'm working all of the projects he's working. I mean, he's managing basically the LA Dream Team, Rodney O, Joe Cooley, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Supercuts, all of those stuff, Egyptian Lover and them. And he said, I need you to be at McCullough at 10 o'clock in the morning. Jerry, I don't like having to fight that. Travis said, Doug, I need you at this meeting, okay? Okay. So, like, damn, got to be there at 10 o'clock, And I was coming away from, like they would say, the San Bernardino-ish area, right? Mm-hmm. I fought the traffic. I get there at like 9-something, like 9:10, and I'm waiting around. Jerry's not there. Nobody's there. So I'm kind of in my old, in my office, this makeshift office that I had, and just playing records, and just messing around, seeing what was new. You know what I'm saying? What I need to be listening for. So then I go out the side door, light a Newport cigarette, waiting on everybody to come. And I'm looking at them like, damn, it's 10 o'clock and Jerry ass ain't even here. Then Jerry comes and he walks in, he waves at me as I'm smoking. I wave back at him. And then all of a sudden I see on the south side of the street, somebody pulls up in a burgundy Suzuki Samurai with the hard top. I had a blue Suzuki Samurai with the soft white top.
Okay, the Suzuki joint. I remember them joints.
Yeah, that was the little baller hood cars, we can call them now. If you had a little money, you know what I'm saying, you had a little something about yourself, that was our little car in LA at that time, right?
Yeah.
So, and then two cats step out on the driver's side. Cat, he stepped out in some jeans. He had some Converse on. He had the little brick style like cell phone. Had a little jewelry on, Jerry curl. And I was like, And then another guy, almost the same, step out on the other side. And I said, I bet you this is these other cats. The guy that step out on the driver's side is Eazy. The guy that's going to be with him is MC Ren, right? So I put the cigarette out and went through the side door, tell Jerry, because Jerry's in Don McMillan, the owner of McCullough's office. I said, man, I think they're here. He said, how you know? How you know if it's them? You never met them. I said, you say they some rappers, right? L.A. rappers, right? He said, yeah. I said, it's them, because they look like gangbangers. And he started cracking up, right? So I said, I know it's them. I be around enough L.A. cats. And one of them, and I told him one of them looked like he got a little money, all right? So they come in. Jerry said, yeah, you were right, Dougie. He goes, Dougie, you were right. And so Don said, hey, Jerry, you want to use my office? So he said, yeah, let us use your office. So first we was all going to Don McMillan, the owner of McCullough's office. And at first it looked like, Ren was going to come in. Then all of a sudden he just made like a left turn and went who knows where. So it was just me, Jerry. This is when he first physically meets Eazy. I guess they was talking over the phone through Lonzo. You see what I'm saying? When he first physically meet him, I'm at that meeting. So we sat up there with Eazy and we talked for like about 3-4 hours, man. He breaking down what he's doing. Everybody trying to sound like New Yorkers, he said, and we're going to come with our own stuff. We're going to give the L.A. slang. We're going to give, how we get out here. It's going to be no more us trying to sound like New York rappers. And I'm like, okay, all right, okay. And he said, you want to hear some of the stuff? I said, nah, don't do that, bro. He said, why not? I said, because you're going to want me to sit up here and be bobbing my head and bobbing my neck. And what if it's garbage? Can I tell you it's garbage in front of your face? And he started cracking up. I said, what I'm going to do is, look, when he told me, and then I said, well, what's the name of the group? He said, NWA. I said, what does that stand for? And he just started laughing. He wouldn't tell me. I said, well, what does it stand for, man? He said, he wouldn't tell me. I said, man, what the hell does it stand for? No white people allowed or something? He said, yeah, that's what it stands for. I said, yeah, right. Well, anyway, and it was an EP. I said, well, I usually charge this much for this amount. He said, but how do you know if you're going to do it or not? I said, well, I'll tell you, and I'll give you basically the money back. But if it's as good as Jerry's saying it is, for him to drop all of his other clients this shit better be good. You know what I'm saying? So he started laughing about that. So he chipped me off a whole bunch of money, reaching in the socks, gave it to me. And I say, soon as, because I used to do my A&R when I would leave Capitol Records, because the traffic couldn't be done died by then. So I would smoke a little weed in the car, and then I'll get on that ramp, go up, and then just head out towards, the Inland Empire. So as I'm going up the ramp, I popped the tape in. I said, here we go, because I was buzzing a little bit. And then Dope Man, 8-Ball Junkie came on first. Oh, my God. And you
blew your
mind,
huh?
Sounds. Yeah, I had a sound system in that car, too, So, the woofers was woofing, as they say. The tweeters was tweeting. The bass, the bottom was kicking. The sonics was incredible. It was just so clean, but just the harsh, raw nastiness and the filth of the lyrics. I was like, what the fuck is this? But the shit was so fucking dope. I'm going, whoa. And so, then played Boyz-N-The Hood. And that shit was just, all of it was just, because the first one was, it was 8-Ball Junkie, Boyz-N-The Hood, then they had them 2 whack records on it. They had Fat Girls and L.A. at the Place. Remember that first one? That very first single? Or
Fat
EP
Girl,
or whatever you wanted? Yeah, Fat Girls.
Yeah.
Remember they had those? Those was the 4 songs that I had. No labels. It was just white labels. And then he said, I said, well, when is the artwork going to be done? And as we was talking, and they was getting all that done, because once I left that meeting, this is going to be the day that they take that picture you see with all of them sitting in with the Jerry curls and from Jinx to
Crazy
everybody,
Arabian Prince, all of them.
Everybody. Remember that? They took that in the Macola loading dock area in the back of Macola. That's where they took that picture at. So he said the artwork is going to be done by tomorrow, he told me. And he said the next day you can just come get the other ones. I say, well, nah, this is good. I can just use the white labels. As a matter of fact, if this thing ever really blow up, whoever have this stuff is going to be worth a lot of money,
Man.
So I got started. I was so excited by it. I didn't even go home. I went straight to this record shop called Groove Time to tell Al. You know what I'm saying? I tell Al and Jamo and all of those cats and Grover and all of them. Then I went and took it to my boy at AMC down the street from Groove Time. And then I took it to my man out in Riverside, Tommy, this dude, he had his record shop out in Riverside. It was just a lot of people. I just had to take it to them. I'm like, man, you got to listen to this. You are not going to believe it. And they were all just blowing my phone up, saying, yeah, my God. And then, like, that week, and I just gave them all a free box of 50, because that's when 50 records came in a box, right? And they were gone by the weekend.
Wow. They flying off the shelf.
They were flying off the shelf, dude. And they was like, damn, Doug, you got any more? I said, hell yeah, I got more. I got like, I took everything. I took every piece of promo that they had. So I think that was like 1,000 pieces that I had in my garage. Now, I'm thinking, God damn, the things went that fast? And then,
was that some of the fastest records that you got rid of at that time, leading up to that?
Ever. It was like, what is this? You see what I'm saying? Because at first I was gonna be like, man, maybe people gonna be thinking they cursing too much or something, Wasn't sure. But the actual production was ridiculous. When you think
especially
about
on the
Sonic,
man, when that shit just first come in with the sounds and the way the drum kick. I remember I was a youngin' when it came out, man. When we first heard that shit, man, you couldn't tell us shit, man. And I'm a Midwest boy, and we was in the Midwest thumping that shit. That's what we love, man, in Chicago.
And then you used to take that record and especially in LA, and just really mess it up when you hit the switches. They used to be just up there killing it on Crenshaw on Sunday. And then when I saw the Latinos in Whittier, because that was their cruising spot, right? I used to go hang out with them. And over in the Inland Empire, I'm getting, that stuff is kind of getting foggy since it was a long time ago, but it's another one down there, almost by the 99-1 station.